You guys enjoying yourselves?
Yes, sir.
Is it? Yeah, right. I feel like Mr. Rogers right now. Like, yeah, don't got my knees up or nothing. Is that like is that a creepier way to sit, putting your knees out? Like, I don't know. It's sort of like sitting down to pee. You know, people don't respect it. Even though it increases pressure on your bladder, it helps you pee when you're anxious. You know. Well, all right, that was kind of I don't know how you guys feel about that. Anxious. I feel anxious about it. Yeah, I sit down when I pee a lot. But well, you know, we could talk about urinating or anything else. My feet are shaking. That's why I keep looking down here. That was probably kind of weird looking down here the whole time while I was talking to you guys. Yeah, this is how I pee. Well, one time. One time in college, I used to carry my backpack and I'd go to the bathroom. But then just one day, I just felt like a pack animal. I just felt like a donkey, some kind of horse, you know. Like, no, I don't want to do this. So I put my bag down in the stall, in the corner that wasn't covered in piss, you know. And then I'd sit down, and it was so luxuriating. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God, I love that. People tell me that I'm way too good at this voice. I don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, you get all the expressions and mannerisms in, you know, like wave your hands a lot. If you want to look gay, and I don't really give a fuck if anyone thinks I'm gay, because, you know, I know who I am, but that's right, bitch, I was born this way. Anyways, yeah, don't get weird, no. You gotta wave your hands a lot if you want to look like you're gay. It also helps to like live in California for a while, because the gay voice and like the surfer voice are like actually really similar. We just want to have everyone have an excellent day, you know, most excellent day. Yeah. I have a family in England, and my cousin Charles, who's 70 years old, is very English. He's how now, brown cow, you know. But shit, what about shit? Fucking shit. But what about Charles? I had some shit to say about Charles, man. Yeah, you guys like smoking weed?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you ever smoke some weed and then feel like you want to sit down on a really tiny stool, talk about urinating for a while, and yeah. Well, I mean, the callbacks are. I think this is artistically good comedy. I think, but you know, yeah, the structure is there. You know, we're getting the vibe though. My cousin Charles, like he would like every day for lunch, he would say like, "Do you want a beer or something?" Yeah, and so I'd say, "Yeah, sure," and then he'd bring out a 16 of Stella Artois, which is like 8%, and we would have a beer for lunch. And at the end of 2 weeks, I had been drunk for the whole 2 weeks. And yeah, he always talked about, you know, it's like, you know, Daddy smoked cigarettes and it killed him, so I would never touch it, you know. So he just drinks a lot. And, hang on. Okay, so not totally relatable. I need to communicate the character of my uncle more effectively. Yeah, and then one day I asked, like, he offered me a beer. Well, and he had said, like, okay, so like 4 days in a row, he said like you don't have to say yes, you know. It's like if you don't want to. But then a few days later, I had been sick of being drunk for like 11 days. And so I said, I think I'll have a water this, you know, for lunch today. He's like, oh, so you're a water drinker then, are you? It's very funny the way that, here, I'm going to buy a beer. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. It's very funny the way that, like, English masculinity is like the same as American masculinity in principle, but just in expression, it's totally different. Because it's like, it's like, okay, so you're not going to drink like the rest of us? Well, you're a pussy, you know. But it's a different way. You know, you're a water drinker then, huh? it's always very sarcastic, like very ironic. One time I was over for dinner at Auntie Claire's and Uncle Charles. They're my cousins, but I have to call them Auntie and Uncle because they're 70. They're fucking 70. I can say, hey, what's up, cuz? No. All right, I got distracted there for a second, but here's right. So they have this. We had dinner, and we were having dinner with one of their sons-in-law, Corky, and Aunt Claire. She said to Corky, Corky, isn't it amazing? Isn't it wonderful how much Derek eats? Like as if to say it's how, but then also, and then Corky, he looked over at me and he said, "Yes, it's amazing." It's like I didn't realize at the time that I was probably being judged for how much I ate. But anyway, there's different people. They're weird people. We're totally into being British. Like the more British it is, and like and this patriotism is similar. Like in the grocery store, like you'll see like British potatoes on it, but especially like Scotland and Ireland, like they're very proud of their heritage and their land and what comes out of it. All right. Well, I don't think that I've done an excellent job. Did you give me the light after that? Okay, cool. So it's time to wrap it. Do you guys want to play? Do you guys want to play a game?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. This game, you'll never see it coming. It's called Sex With Me. The way it works, you guys know. Call things out from the audience. I'll say Sex With Me. It's like that thing for some reason. So, think of something. Could be anything.
MMA.
Okay, Sex With Me. Gotcha. Sex With Me is like MMA because it's long, sweaty, and you'll feel in danger. Sex With Me is like MMA. Because I beat the pussy up. Sex With Me is like MMA because, I guess that's the only way I can get her. Drag her off to the. All right, no. All right, you guys, come on, make some noise for Victor Martinez Jr. Keep it going for Big Tex Jim. Yeah, one more time for all the other comics. Keep it going for yourselves.